Hello, welcome to All About Stocks, and this is a follow-up to my savings video. And yes, I realize this is all about stocks and I'm talking about savings. Now, starting around mid-40s, you will probably want to start talking to a financial advisor about your savings and where you are sitting at financially. You're going to want to start seeing how you sit for retirement. You want to make sure you're going to live comfortably. You're going to want to start making sure you are financially comfortable. You're going to want to make sure you're going to be where you're at in your 60s, 70s. You're going to be on your right goal. Now, yes, I understand. I'm trying to start talking about stocks. However, these are the right fundamentals for investing. And for anyone who is going to be investing, you have to know all the right fundamentals. You can't just go, hey, I'm going to invest, and then not have the correct goals in mind. So I do want to go over that. I do apologize. I kind of skipped around there. However, I do want to make sure everyone understands where my head is and where I'm trying to get my audience at. But when you are in your 40s and your 50s, you'll eventually come across this big burden or challenge, however you want to word it, phrase it. If you do have children, or even if you don't have children, you'll come across this idea that maybe you'll need a new car, or maybe you'll want to go on a trip, a family trip, and maybe you'll want to take out this large amount of money from your financial or your finances, your investments, and you don't need to. You need to take it from the savings, or you need to save up for it in a different account. And don't take it from a credit card. Don't do it on a credit card, because the credit card has interest and you have to pay off the credit card. Save up for it in a different account. And then also, if you have kids, you'll also have the challenge of, if your children need to go to college, if you're going to take the money out of your investment account to pay off your children's college. Now, if you do decide to do the investments where you pay off your children's college, realize that they may end up taking care of you in your elderly age, in your 60s, 70s, 80s, however old you end up being. And their college is a very low interest rate, whereas you have no idea how old you will live, and they'll be taking care of you for as long as you live. I understand that's a very roundabout way of saying it, but the best thing you as an individual can do for your children is let them pay for college, and you help them by saving your money. And maybe when you have a little extra money, give them a little money to help pay for their college, but don't touch your finances, your investments. Just help them with what money you can. Your investment account is your future and theirs. And when you hit And when you hit your 50s, this is another big point in your life, your investment life, your financial life, just every part of your life for retirement comes into your 50s. It's when you can contribute as much as possible to your IRA, and it's when you need to start thinking about winding down for retirement. Now, for the younger generation, I don't know if Social Security is still going to be around. I don't know if Social Security is going to be around for my age. All my life, I've been told that Social Security will not be around for me when I hit 60. I've been telling, the generation below me, and my dad's been telling me that Social Security will never be around for me, and to start saving every penny I have, and that way I'll be able to enjoy life. So of course, here I am trying to invest as much money as possible. Now, when you hit your 50s, that's a great time to definitely talk to a financial advisor. If you have not done it by your 40s, definitely do it by your 50s. When you do hit your 60s, of course, definitely talk to a financial advisor. If you have not by your 40s, definitely do it by your 60s. And this is when you start winding down your risk. If you haven't done it by your 50s, then you need to start winding down your risk. Maybe start going to ETFs, mutual funds, bonds, and start looking towards where you're going to live for your retirement, because you probably won't be moving again. You'll want to start looking into Social Security if it's still there. You'll want to look where you're going to be comfortable and what you want to do for retirement. If you still want to have a job, if you can have a job during retirement. These are the things you want to look at, and if you're going to be comfortable on how much money you've made or saved on your investments. So these are the type of things you want to look at on your 50s and 60s. So these are the important aspects throughout your 50s and 60s. And this is the reason I made this a different video, because throughout your 40s to your 60s, it's a different type of ball game, because it's less about what you've saved and more about not only saving, but more about pushing towards retirement and as much saving as you can, because now you're really gunning towards retirement, and it's coming up on you as fast as possible. So I do hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all did learn something, and from here on out we will be talking more about stocks. And welcome to All About Stocks. I hope y'all do have a great day, and thank you for joining me.